everybody, it's Amanda here from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk, and I've got a really quick and easy project for you today. So first of all, you're going to need a piece of Whisper white cardstock, and this measures 7.5 by 7, and on the 7.5 side we're going to score, and we're going to score at 2.25 and 5.25. So let me just move some stuff out of the way. 2.25 and 5.25. Okay, and then you need a piece, and this measures 6.5 by 1.5. Okay, and then you're going to need a DSP layer, and this is going to measure 6 7/8 by 2 1/8. Okay, I will put all of the measurements on my blog at scrimpingmommy.co.uk, so don't worry if you can't remember them. And this is a really quick project to make up for my super long video yesterday. So we're just going to fold and burnish those. It's nice and crisply, like so. And then I'm just going to round these two corners here. Just makes it look that little bit nicer with rounded corners. So there we go. And then my little DSP layer here. And this is from the Sweet Soiree DSP pack. It's beautiful. I love it. It's foiled specialty paper. So I'm going to round these. Decide which way up I want it, and I'm going to round these corners too. And this has been cut to layer on here. So let's stick that on. Every single piece in this DSP is absolutely stunning. I've got wrong bottle of glue out. I've got a brand new one out, and I haven't cut the lid off yet. Let's try this one. Come on, there we go. So get this on. Get it layered up. Super quick. Take the idea, if you don't want to use these colours or this paper, just take the idea and use it for something else. Although this paper is rather beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to layer that on there really quick and easy, this project. Yep. Famous last words. I won't count my chickens before they do hatch. Because quick and then Amanda quick are never the same thing. Right, so on this piece on the inside, we're going to do a little notch. No, not with that. That's a corner rounder. I'm using my 1-inch punch, and I'm going to roughly look for the centre. Right, so this is 7, so we want it at about 3.5. So it's round about there. I'm eyeballing the centre to be about there. I'm going about just less than halfway. I just want a little notch, a little thumb notch. Okay, and then we're just going to adhere the sides with a little bit of glue and create a little wallet. Come on, you monster. There we go. Thin line of glue. And you can put, this is for money or a gift certificate, or when my husband's sister got married, we gifted them a mini cruise, and so we put the letter telling them that they were booked on a mini cruise in a little wallet envelope like this. So there's lots of different things you can use it for. Gift vouchers, gift cards, all sorts. So that's created a little pocket there. Okay, so that's our little wallet. I'm just going to reburnish like so. And then with our 1-inch by 6.5, was it? Yeah, 1-inch by 6.5. We're just going to roughly just lay it over like so. And then I've not scored it or anything. I'm just going to do it by eye, but I don't want it to be too tight. So I'm going to do it quite loosely, because you want room to obviously put something inside. Okay, so there we go. That's just those little marks made ready. Okay, Now what I am going to do just to decorate a little bit more, I have fussy cut some cakes from the same DSP. I'm not quite sure how I want it yet. I don't know if I want those, but I've cut several out. There's different designs, I've got little bits of different colouring, and I've got some of the beautiful very vanilla lace trim, and then I've got this one which is the Calypso Coral, same as in there, and this is a celebration freebie. So I'm going to make use of it somehow. Not quite decided how yet. What I may well do is just line it up and just have a little lacy trim at the top there, or shall I have it at the bottom there? I think that'll be pretty. Right, so I've made my mind up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my tear tape. Okay. And I'm going to measure how much ribbon I need, which is there. Trim it to size. Okay. I've cut that about as straight as a... Oh, that's not even straight. Let me do that again. Dear me. Never seen straight that. Get off. Okay. So let's do that again and do it straight. There we go. And I'm going to put some tear tape on over the top. Straight onto the ribbon. On the top. And some on the bottom. Okay. I am now at the stage where I'm making it up. It's one of those projects where I had a general idea in my head and now I'm making it up. Right, so now I'm going to remove the tear tape from the top layer very carefully. There we go. Giving me a sticky ribbon. Get off. Okay, and I'm going to layer the very vanilla lace over the top. Okay. Trying to get it as straight as I can. There we go. And then just rub your fingers over it a little bit, just to get rid of some of that stickiness. Just put some of your bodily fluids on it. I don't mean leave your DNA or your skin or anything, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to trim that now. And now I have made myself a handmade lacy ribbon trim for my project. So I'm going to remove the backing of that there. Okay, and I'm going to attach it to my gift card. I'll start at one corner and work my way along, and then if it's too long when I get to the other end, like it is, I can just trim that off. There we go. And I've got myself a pretty trim. Put my money in there. Okay, and what I may well just do is I might just make some more for my whatchamacallit thingamajig, belly band. So let's just have a bit of a guesstimate. We want about that much. Do the same process and make some more custom trim. Okay, I'll just get that off my scissors. So I shall layer that up again with some more tear tape. Get off. There we go. Like so. And the other side, so then I can then adhere it to my cardstock. Okay, so let me just cut myself a piece of lace to match, about that much, and we do the same process, and we very carefully remove that sticky tape from there, and then attach this on here. So So attach at one end and then leave it to, you could glue it. I'm using tear tape for speed. Glue might be preferable so that you're not left with a sticky residue in there, but if you just run your fingers up and down it, it won't be sticky for long. Right, so I'm just going to trim that off, remove that backing, and then I'm going to attach it to my belly band round about at the halfway mark. Okay. Okay, don't pull it too tight or it won't want to fold right. It's not quite straight. Let's have another go. There we go, that's a bit better. Then give that a really good squeeze. Give that paper a bit of a manipulate. And we can trim that off. Okay. And then we can use some more tear tape on there. We put our money, our travel certificate, whatever, your little letter of, even just a letter of, you know, I hope you have a wonderful life together type thing. Whatever. More than one kind of gift you can give, isn't there? It's not always a monetary gift that's valued. Right, so I'm going to now take the tear tape off of there. And line up my belly band like so, and that slides nicely up and down there. You could even have it down there for fancy. I'm going to have it in the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to attach one of my fussy cut cakes, but first of all I'm just going to do a little bit of stamping, just because it would be a crying shame not to. I'm going to put For You. I think. So which one is it? That one. So I can't remember which one it was then. So I haven't used this one before, so let's get it mounted up. Line it up on my grid paper. There we go. I'm going to use the basic grey. It might be nice if you embossed it with silver. That could be really, really pretty. I'm just going to use basic grey for now. Just give that a practice stamp. Oh, good job I did, because it's that way around. Let's have another look. That's better. Right. So let's get that on there. And then we're nearly done. And I can do some more crafting. I've had one of my team members round today, the lovely Victoria, so I'm running a little bit late with my jobs, but it's worth it for having her come round, and we've had a lovely time. I've sent her home with a load of DSP to play with, and she's borrowed some stamp sets, and it's been really nice. Right, so that's that. I'm just trimming it down. I'm not using a die or a punch, because sometimes I like to show how you can just do things by hand. So those ladies that are maybe starting out with crafting don't feel like they can't have a go because they don't have everything. Because I've been in that situation myself. When I first started, I didn't have absolutely everything there is going. And you feel like you're limited, and you don't need to feel like you're limited. Right, so what do I want now? I've got some, I did cut this out earlier, but I don't really want the fullness of it. I think it's a bit too, it's too much. I don't like it. Right, I want this. I'll have some of this, and I'll layer it up on some of this paper, and then it all matches nicely. Get off. Come on. I'm going to be falling out with this glue. It's because I've lost the little end that goes on it, so it keeps drying out. There we go. There we go, that's better. Okay. And this is nothing new, it's not a brand new design, but it's something really simple that you can take and use with your beautiful, beautiful DSPs, and you can make them in no time, and you can make quite a few inexpensively. Right, I'm going to trim that out now. Trim that out. There we go. Okay, let me just see if I'm happy with that. It needs some more trimming off. I just want it to be just a sliver of a border all the way around, not a big fat one. That's fine. Happy with that. Now get my dimensionals. Here we are, and I can put on my cake and my sentiment. I think I have cut several, but I think I like this one with the high up flowers. Yeah, I'll have that one. Put that on like so. Some nice 3D wedding cake. But you can change it up for a birthday or just because. So I'm going to, where am I putting that now? I don't need that dimensional on. Let me take that back off because I don't need it. Take it off carefully, I don't waste. And I'm going to stick it just central and to one side like so. And I'll reuse that one. Get myself another one close by. And oh, I've put that on the wrong end. Wrong end. Put it on that end. That end. There we go. That's better. And we're going to have that just tucked just behind the cake there. And then just peeking like so. Is that straight? Yeah. And then the band can come off independently, and it's all nice and pretty. So there we go. We've got a really cute wallet there. As I say, you can put money in it. You can put a card, a gift card. You can put a little a wedding note for them to, like a keepsake. And I think that's really pretty. And I really like the layering up the lace and the ribbon. I think that's a lovely idea. So I hope you'll give that a try. All the measurements are over on my blog, scrimpingmommy.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Bye.